From the altar. What's up, everybody? I am the High Priestess Phoenix, spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, light worker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, witch, and messenger of God. I am the Lilith reincarnated. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Happy Monday, fun day. Are you in your moon energy? Are you in your mind and your emotions? Are you minding your emotions? Or are your emotions clouding your mind? I don't know. Heads up. What year do we got? 2021. Okay, well now we have a memory to fuck with. I don't fuck with you. I don't remember what happened in 2021 or two. Just kidding. That's why I have to document some shit. What's up, everybody? I made it to the altar. I feel it, though. It's a Monday. I don't want to go to school today. Not for real, dude. I'm literally gonna do this and crawl back in bed. Of course, here she comes. Here she comes to lick her ass. Hold on, let me get my dog. She's like, you can't be having a reading without me. I know, right? Come on. If you start taking mouthfuls of your fucking butt, dude, I'm kicking you out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. She looked like she was about to do it. What's up, y'all? You got a dog? What is your dog's annoying trait? She doesn't really annoy me with anything else but that. I don't know. It just sounds so graphic. I'm like, please stop doing that. Oh, fudge. Alright, in order to keep up with me, you probably have to catch another video before this, but I hope not. I always hope that that shit is over and we could just move on. It don't even be that easy, does it? Jeez, easy does it? Because the boys in the hood are always hard. I don't know. Twin Flames, stop. Take a break, bro. I take a break. Take a fucking break. Shit. Sit with your feelings like you're supposed to. Quit fucking with other people's. JK. I asked for that, didn't I? Speaking of which, here goes my chakras. Hold up. I was about to say, I hate getting in your guys' energy. That's not true. I really like collective. It just has a very heavy fucking effect on my body. Hold on, my chakras is breaking. Which one is it? I don't know. I think it's the Lumerian one that they put in me, a foreign chakra. Anyways, I saw something. I was gonna make a whole video of it, and I was like, fuck off. I don't really want to waste my breath on that. There's a lot of tarot readers out there. There's a lot of them in general. Oh yeah, I posted that. Dude, this chick pissed me off. She's like, she dropped down, I don't know who she is. I really don't. I couldn't even tell you. I just told her she was a fucking liar. She dropped down 2 cards. First one was the 3 of Swords. She's like, they're experiencing something. And then she dropped down the Hierophant. This means this is a twin flame. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck off of my shit. So I had that happen. But also, all of them are popping up with someone new. Be careful. Someone new. Be careful. Does this resonate for you? Not me. I don't have to worry about such things. Why? Because no new person on a low vibration can enter my magnetic field. Repulsion. You may think it for so long, but once you try to, it will not work. Whoever you are. That's why I can't even be around people unless you're at the right, and then I'll cross paths with people that are in the right energy for the right moment. We have a brief moment where I can smile at you and you're open-hearted to take that smile and I can get a smile out of you. But if I ain't getting good out of you, then you ain't getting nowhere near me. It's just so funny. But anyways, there's a lot of videos for you other people, and I've been through those stages where you heal yourself to a next stage and the last stage is trying to hold on to you. Bro, be careful, bro. Be careful. And that's where it is when you walk in the middle of these vibrations. When you're jumping timelines, you're in between 2 vibrations. Meaning you're pulling on the future, but the past is still pulling on you because you still have residual energy that's connected to that shit. Simple shit like cleaning out your DMs, your contacts, your emails. There's some cord that's still available to them to contact you, that they go into and they stare at. They pull on your heartstrings, bro. They're living in old memories, and that holds you back. Why? Because you still have an emotional attachment to wherever they're living, and that holds you back. You have to seal the deal. It's a lot of work. Anyways, for me, I mean, the only ones that keep coming back are twin flames, and I will fucking destroy you. If there was one to gravitate, again, it's just a lesson to be learned, and I win. Nobody's getting over on me, bro. Never. Never that. Not ever that. And that goes back to, what do you mean? The promise is made. I claim the promise. I will not suffer anymore. The only pain that I will endure for the rest of my life will be the pain that I've already overcome. No one will cause me new pain. Nobody. Nobody. That's part of it. When you wake up and you give yourself to God and you say, God, and God says, I will protect you. That's what that fucking means. I don't have to worry about it. Now, in the essence, does he let you send magical attacks and let you fuck with me? Yeah. Again, to his extent, not my detriment. I don't walk myself in deeper. I let him, you know what I mean, teach me a lesson and I get out. That's it. I don't need to learn my own lessons. Right? Right. Anyways. I mean, I do need to learn them, but I don't learn them the hardest way. I let him just show me what the fuck you want from me. Alright, so I made a video yesterday. I was really kind of panicked out because, you know, we were going one day at a time. And then all of a sudden I took a day off, but God said so. We had a huge argument about this day is for you. Okay, sure, whatever. Love you too. But anyways, so one would say that we're a little bit behind, but we're not. Oh, I put Horus. That wasn't right. We were supposed to celebrate Set. So today we are celebrating Set. I'm going to take this out. Why did I put that up? I'm a little funked off, as you can see. So functified. Alright, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Do you know who Set is? He's kind of an asshole. Set is a Cain. Set is Loki. He killed his brother out of, you know, he's just one of those, how come I wasn't chosen? How come they are chosen? How come I wasn't chosen? So what did he do? He killed my husband. Fuckhead. Did I kill him? No, I made it worse. I brought him back to life so he could handle his own business. Taking care of business. The ISIS way. Alright, welcome to the birth of Set. This card is all about taking action. Taking care of business. Here we go. Set was an active god who plunged Egypt into chaos because of his ambitions. Told you, another one of those guys. Dictator. Your ambition probably won't unseat a god king, but it might help you get ahead from where you are now. Leaders are usually at the front of the battle. Now let's go back to that. This chick pulled out two cards. She pulled out the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, pain, sorrow, blah, 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 blah. And then she pulled out the Hierophant, which is a spiritual leader, teacher, shaman, oracle, seer, someone, and it also depicts a spiritual awakening. It's all about spirituality at a higher level. The Hierophant is the highest level. That's like pulling out the crucifix. This crucifix means twin flame. No, it doesn't. The Hierophant is the same as the crucifix. Why is the Hierophant chased like that? Because they knew what you don't. That the ascension isn't straight up and down. Up. You go right back up to come right back down. Right back up, right back down. Right back up, right back down. Here's the line. Do you guys know what a Hierophant looks like? Well, I just drew it for you. Cha-ding. Here you go. Class is in session. So quit playing around with me. But anyway, she pulls the card and she knows that the messages are true, but the people don't know how to truly deliver their message. And that's what I told her. If you can't deliver it, then I'm here to take your gifts. If you can't get the message out, if you can't do what it takes to deliver the message, then you have no right to be out here lying to people. And I called her that, you false prophet. Fucking tarot readers. Okay, anyways. Leaders are usually at the front of battle showing others the path forward. That would be me, not you, where you're telling them to hold on to some karmic dude. Stop doing that. And then you got Kelly, who says, you just need to worry about you. You just need to worry about you. But all you're doing 3 days a week is worrying about him. My biggest problem is my freaking twin flames. If I sat around, oh God, you stress the shit out of me. But that's where you guys are still at day one. A1. Your job is to love them and go through all of the pain that it causes your mind to do this. You fight those thoughts and you find a way to love this person because God said. Not because you want to have sex with them and you want them to marry you and you want to have, you know, this fairy tale bullshit. Adam and Eve wasn't a good story. It's not a good look. Quit playing around. He said go love this person unconditionally. Love them until it hurts. Never stop loving them. And once you've learned how to love them properly, then go love everyone like that. Welcome, twin flames. Get on the fucking journey. Quit thinking this guy or girl or them or they are here to love you. You're here to love them. Stop being so fucking stupid about this. It's a self-love journey. How does that happen? You fall in love with someone and you have to love yourself enough to jump after this person that you would never. I would fucking never. It takes me... I have to love myself so much to forgive and love Russ. To forgive and love Bobby. To forgive and love Tree. To forgive and love Ameezy. To forgive and love Logic. To forgive and love Lewis. To forgive and love Marshall. To forgive and love all of them. I don't want... Are you mad? Kanye, I have to love me to love you. Because there's nothing to love about you. I can't fucking stand you. I have to love me, the child in me, and see the child in me lives inside of you. And connect with that child in me that connects with the child in you. Because the adult in me will punch the shit out of you. And your girlfriend too. That's what that means, twin flamers. You're flaming this shit up. You're a whole hemorrhoid on the whole fucking idea of what this is. This is your mission. And you choose not to accept it because you're not getting what you want out of this person. I don't want to love Kanye. I don't want Kanye to come near me. He is my twin flame. This is how you don't get it. You see, you're on karmic twin flame number 1. When you learn this lesson, then they're all going to come in. All your past life lovers are going to come in. And you're going to have to learn lessons with them too. Unless you're an asshole that never fucking learned a lesson with number 1 and you've been A1 since day 1. Not likely. Not likely. Not likely. How many times have you been in life? You just stayed with the same motherfucker every fucking life? You had the same low-ass vibration as this motherfucker every life? Low life? Fine. But if you don't heal, he don't heal. If that's how this works, you learn how to love him, and it scares him, and then it forces him to learn how to love himself, and then love you back. You don't fucking try to control him. You just learn how to fight your own fucking insecurities and egotistical ways to love this unlovable person. Not because you really... I would never. Oh, God. I didn't choose them. God chose. Go love this fucking person. I don't want to. Well, then you're going to suffer. Who said you can't love people? You're not God. Let's clean your solar plexus. That's where that goes to. So anyways, going back to it. I personally don't have to worry about a lame-o coming into my energy because I'm not on that lame-ass energy. If you want to get right, then get right and get to it. Stop expecting them to love you when you're not loving yourself or them or the situation. It starts like that. But you get to a point where it hurts and now you start to love yourself more. But you don't get to stop loving them and hate them. I fucking hate you. No. That's more of the love and forgiveness. You gotta learn this whole thing with this one douchebag. Then guess what? Another one. And another one. If you're any good at it. Unless, like I said, you stayed with this loser in all your lifetimes because neither one of you grew a pair in the sense of you didn't grow into a higher vibration at any lifetime. And that's why you're losers in this lifetime. Loser. How can I prove that? Because every time I healed, another one came in. I lived different lives. I lived on different vibration, and there was always a partner for me on that vibration. Now, in this lifetime, I go through all of the different lifetimes in one lifetime, and they're all inside of me. So naturally, I call all of them to me unconsciously. I'm not on your vibration. Yes, you are. You love me. I fucking do, but I don't want to stay there with you. Can you come to my vibration? As that's how it works. You don't stay with them. You want to, but it'll get to a point when you're doing it where you got to go. And that's what the cards say. You've had to walk away. It is the most painful thing you do, but you do it out of love. Stupid. You haven't even walked towards them. How are you going to walk away? Ugh, stupid asses. Anyways, this card invites you to step to the front without fear or reservation and take the lead in your present circumstances. And that's what it means. How do you go from the chaser to the runner? Because I'm running the fuck away from them. What do you mean? Can't you hear it? It's not a show. You get tired of it. You're like, they're toxic. They're terrible. They're coming with all this shit. The same way they felt about you in the beginning. They felt that way about me. Oh my God, she's toxic. She's full of shit. She's got all kinds of drama. She's got all these problems. That's why they run from us. Well, then when you heal, you're like, oh shit, you're just like me. I'm out of here. And that's how it works, if you work it. But anyways, what brought you in? Because you're both toxic and drama and bullshit. But deep down inside, I was always a high level because at the same time, I still had Lewis there pushing me. The highest level of light. We can do it. Together we'll rise. Not from here. I'm in the pits of hell. Do you see these guys? Anyways, history. Although he was the god of chaos, as am I, the goddess of chaos and destruction. Come on, we have a lot of fun down here. That's why he was mad, because I didn't want to be his girlfriend. Not like that, brother fucker. It's funny, because Isis and Osiris were brothers. So were Adam and fucking Lilith, if you think about it. It's all weird. Ancestral.com. And then you get into this pure blood shit, and then it gets real creepy. Take it easy. Okay, anyways. Although he was the god of chaos in another form, Set led the charge to guide Ray's Barquet through the dangers of the sky. The Lord of Life, who is in front of the Barquet of Ray. Ritual. Set may be invoked to protect against chaos and conflict, and also to help you make a decision by diffusing confusion. A state of mind he rules over. Haha, the Lord of Confusion. You see? I know them all. You know all the beings. I sure do. And they bow down. Because we equally bow. Bow, no dance. There's only one of me, bro. They don't understand. They know me since, God created me. The mineral iron is used... Iron. Wow. The mineral iron is used to form a closer connection with him, while good offerings for Set are beer, bread, and lettuce. Super funny. I threw out lettuce the other day. I don't own any beer. And bread. And I did. I threw out bread. Because we had this leftover lettuce. I did. I told you. I threw out some lettuce, some peaches, and some bagels. Invocation for him can be found on the pyramid text spelled 222. You have adorned yourself as great of magic. He in Ombos, Lord of the South. It will not be lost for you. It will not cease for you. Lo, you are full of glory, powerful one, more than the God of the South, together with the spirits. Well, thank you. What's he doing? Dealing with confusion? I guess. Are you confused? I'm always confused. Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about, Willis? Cool. Fix that. Work on that. That's what he's working on today. Set is on the set. Set! Everybody quiet, please. He's kind of dangerous. Again, he killed his own brother. So he doesn't really have limitations to what he might do. Anyways, let's let him do his job. Again, I leave God to be God, and God, get out of my way. Just do what you gotta do. Let's move on. I pulled 2 of them from yesterday. Usually on Sundays I do this whole in the light, welcome to the light, and all this stuff, but it was pretty dark yesterday. Somebody got mad about me talking about the vagina and how it works. I look back at it, I was like, yeah, I guess that was pretty graphic. Oh well, it's National Geographic over here. Wait till you see me with, like the aboriginals and my titties hanging out, running through there, screaming at you and dancing under the moon. Will it be seen? Well, I hope they'll blur it out, but yeah, pretty much I'll do some of that shit too. Anyways, what have I been doing? I'm shopping for camping gear. I went to go look at my tent, and it wasn't my tent, it was my canopy. So I was like, hold on, I need a tent. And then all of this came. This all came to me. Why did this come to me? Well, do you want the logical or the illogical? Okay, the logically speaking here is a hotel is $60 to $80 a night. Possibly. And whatever. And that comes with hotel people. Truthfully, people that stay in motels and hotels are not the best people. And I guess they're not bad people, but, they're not like me. We stayed in some of them, and there was a little bit of a creepiness that went on around there. So anyways, I'm thinking about this, right? So we're thinking about, what do we need? A roof over our head. So then all of a sudden yesterday, I watched this goofy video of this girl that lived in her car very humbly. And I was like, dude, because ultimately when we get there, where the fuck are we going to sleep? God hasn't really revealed anything, and I don't really want to walk into the Matrix like that. In the sense of, what is the goal? The goal is to come up with money and get me an RV, is the goal. So then prior to that, all of a sudden he reminds me, hey, when you got kicked out, you brought all your camping gear down here. So what the fuck I did? So I started digging in it, and I thought it was my tent. I got my grill, my cookware, my water container. I did have a blow-up mattress and all that, but we took it with us, and I ditched it right before we came because it had just popped. But we were using that blow-up mattress everywhere we went. You know what I mean? So I have all of my cookware and stuff, and I thought I had a tent, and I was like, well, fuck it. I'm going to pitch a tent like every other fucking homeless person. I'm going to set this bitch up. Then I went to go look for my tent, and it wasn't my tent, so now I was shopping for a tent. But then I remembered, too, I was like, damn, I used to have a little toilet, too. I go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I don't want my vagina hanging out in the woods. So I was like, okay, so I'm getting ready to be a witch in the woods. That's what we're doing. That's what I'm planning on doing. You're like, are you serious? Yeah. It doesn't get cold in Colorado until October. If I spend September and October saving money, I can get my freaking RV and we could be good. Am I going to get the RV and take off? No, I need to learn how to, I don't even know how to drive one of those motherfuckers. I don't know nothing about that shit. We're working on it. But we got to start somewhere. Ultimately, what do I always tell you? I just want to be outside. I just want to be outside. I just want to be outside. It's the perfect time to be outside. Not here. It's hot outside here. But we're talking about Colorado. Everybody goes to colorful Colorado to go camping. It's made for that. It's made for that. So I'm going to do what it's made to do. And I'm going to do what I was always made to do, because that's all I ever want to do is just be outside. So I'm going to set up a tent, set up a little house, set up a little fucking, you know, a little situation and get my shit going. That's what I was doing. So I was looking at tents. I had one. I bought all this stuff brand new, and I never really got to use it. I went on one camping trip with my neighbors. So it's not like I ever did anything by myself. And it was fun, but I never really got to do any of it. I'm terribly sad that my teepee tent is missing. I don't have the poles to my shit, but I'm surprised that I came out of there with nothing. But then when you bring it up, then I started thinking about all the shit that all those people stole from me and sold. There was so much, down to my tires, my air conditioners, that damn toilet, that little camping toilet, everything. They got all my stuff. I was like crazy. They made so much money off of the shit I just accumulated to feel good about myself. Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking about. I'm just being realistic. We'll have to have a roof over our head, so I have to stack for cash to get a roof over our head, but that's what got me in trouble last time. That's what got me in trouble last time, is feeding the fucking roof. I could make enough money for one day at a time. Okay, so what happens if I stop giving one day at a time and start stacking one day at a time? You know what I mean? And then you're like, well, what about all the rest? Guys, there's lots of things. We get a fucking membership to the gym, and we go use the showers at the gym. We do all of that. What about school? I'm not sure yet. I was going to put them there, but I don't know exactly. Again, online is a perfect option for us. It always has been, obviously. So, with that being said, we're talking about evolution. I didn't even look at it. I was just kind of just slapping it around, telling you my story. Slapping it around. Again, I don't need a card. I walk in the energy, and I just tell you what the energy's doing. Look at the DNA. That was my story yesterday, and everybody got offended. I was like, dude, I talked about my shadows, and it fucked with my DNA, and I had physical reactions. Maybe I shouldn't have been so scientifically specific by using those words, but I thought I used proper words. Maybe I didn't. I know what pissed everyone off. I know exactly what it was. It was one visual, one seed that really fucked him up. I was like, imagine putting a 6-inch dick in a 3-year-old vagina. That's what made people sick. Yeah, well, sorry. It happens all over the world. That's terrible. And you know who it was? Me! I could tell my own stories. And you can't hurt me with them. And I'm sorry they hurt you, but it happened to me. So, take it easy. Maybe it happened to you. Does it hurt you? Maybe. It's a terrible story. On page, this isn't going to help, 69. That's not what it means. It means balance. We're balancing some shit. So anyways, that's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm doing. We're going to go be fucking pioneers, and we're going to look for gold in those mountains and shit. You're like, are you serious? I'm super duper serious, bro. You want to come camping in Colorado for the weekend with me? Or for the month? Want to come get spiritual and shit? Truthfully, that's just the truth. That's just the way it is. I've already got work there. I can do day labors, night work, a full-time job. Work is not hard to find. The roof over my head was something hard to find. And that's it. I don't want to go into a lease. I don't want to, we might end up at hotels, if it gets cooler or something. But I don't want to do all that. I want to go into what I want to do. I want my way. And I just got to work hard and get it. I've been looking online and stuff. There's lots of, especially after summer, they'll start blowing them out again. There's lots of RVs that are cheap. You can get not the best ones, but you can get a cool RV from anywhere from like $2,000 to $5,000. Is it going to run through the U.S. and you're going to get your miles on it? No. Can you live in it? Yes. We've got to start somewhere. You know, we're playing Monopoly. You start with a trailer home, and then you buy a condo, and then one day you might have a 2-bedroom house. It's just, you know, we're playing the game of life. Evolution 24. Growth, overcoming challenges, gracefully riding the waves of life, expanding out of a problem, flourishing in the face of change, thriving in new environments, being, what is this? What is this? Unperturbed? What is that word? Unperturbed? What do you think? Unperturbed? Who uses that word? That's a noun. I'm learning how to speak. Going back to this, I mean, honestly, what happens when a person leaves their home and runs to California to the Hollywood sign to be, you know, to live their life? They didn't have nothing but a dream. You know whose dream that was? Many people's. They didn't know nobody, and some of them even took their kids. Tara, she's a great actor. Cookie, she's a great actress. She said that's what she did. She took her son and she headed to California to live her dream. You know what I mean? And she made it. Hey, look, Mom, I made it. So ultimately, yeah, everybody heads out with a dream. People that came from, you know, all the voyagers, going back to my ancestors that left Spain and, you know, came to Guatemala and made a big deal out of that. Down to the British that came to, you know what I mean? You know, Columbus. Everybody. We went out with nothing but the clothes on our back and a dream. I have a dream. And luckily, I know that I'm going to need to pitch a tent like everybody else right about now. So, hey, let's just be realistic. But even though it's not very realistic in the world you live in. What does personal evolution mean to you? This is it. I mean, honestly, I already told you. You have to know my dream. My dream is to get an RV, travel around, spread the word, fucking live the life, experience everything, and say, hi, hey, how are ya? That's what I'm supposed to do. So, we gotta do it. And plus, living outside. I'm not too good with the bugs and stuff. We need to work on this. We need to work on being independent in the world. Okay, alright, let's see. What does evolution mean to you? Is it about growth, expansion, adaptation, success, or becoming a better version of yourself? Perhaps it speaks to an ability to move through difficulties. However good you are at surfing the waves of life, we all face surging tides of challenges, ups and downs at times. You know, Russ, you in this song, you always wish he wouldn't be there, right? He's always there. That's how I got him. I made this meme. I didn't make the meme. I took the meme and I put his song on it and I put a little extra on it, and then next thing I know, he's in my life forever. When we try to hide from our trials, they get even bigger and more overwhelming. And that's it. I don't run from them. I run to them. Like, I know you're standing in my way. I'm about to fucking blow through this shit. There we go with the blowjob jokes again. We can dive into, now you get why it's just a joke to me, because I'm very powerful and I can use this. And that's what I said. It was a protective mechanism that I use quite well and I enjoy. I can control you with this and my whole life too. We can dive into them or surf them for growth and transformation. We might also flow with the current or least resistant, allowing the waves to wash over us and inspire a deeper sense of compassion and strength. How we meet our challenges contributes to our growth and evolution. And that's it. If you're too scared, then it's going to take you a long time. You're at the beach and you're still scared to put your toes in the water. And I can see it because you can see me over there crashing under these typhoon waves. But you see me come to the front all the time. I come back and I'm like, come on guys, it's so fun out here. Come swim in the shit pool with me. It's full of emotions and bad memories. Hi, I'm Lilith. I am the goddess of hell, here to direct you the hell out of here. Well, how do we get out? We gotta go in. Come on. Chaos. We rarely know how many fails went into someone's success. And that's it, dude. You're not gonna get it if you don't start getting at it. Look at fucking, that's what I said yesterday, Taylor Swift, bro. Talk about a shitty fucking dating record. Shit. Is this one gonna work? We all hope so, but it might not, bro. She might get irritated with him in about a month or two. It doesn't mean forever, bro. It means that we're gonna have a good time right now. He might want to marry her, she might want it, but they might not be happy with each other after a while. Everything's fun in the beginning. You want it to work for you. Like, is she going to marry this football star? Is he going to marry a pop star? It looks like the perfect relationship on the outside, but how much star influence is going to allow them to have a perfect life? They're perfect as stars, but are they going to have will their starhood let them have the real life? Because that's what they want. They want the real life when they find that person. But the truth is, Kanye and Kim, the stardom doesn't let you be real. Let's hope for her. Do your best. Be aware that success is rarely instant. That's it. I suck at this for a long time until I get better. Do it better. It's not funny. Visual seed I didn't need. Alright, it may take years of persistence. The idea that a project, quest, or a realization should come together quickly and perfectly can freeze creativity. And that's it. I'm still very blank. I'm still like, I have so many ideas, but I can't really see it yet. I can't. There's a blockage. There's a blockage of, it's just all manifestation right now, possibilities. I can see some things, but I can't see where, I can't, you know. Why? Because if you put something there, it becomes a solid form. Right? Once I put it together in my mind and I start focusing on it, now I start manifesting it. And now I've eliminated other possibilities. I'm going in one direction, only one direction. That leaves out the possibility of God and you know, chaos. You want to have room for, as Bob Ross says, a happy little mistake. Although it'll come in as chaos, it ends up being a blessing always. You know what I mean? It's that little lifeline. I'm seeing Katniss where she's sitting there, and that little, they send her the little thing that's, you know, she can drink some water. Life is about the process. Success is about perseverance. Thanks, Kobe. This is not to say that we should not keep pushing uphill if we're not feeling it. Obligation does not have the passion and determination to press through challenges. And that's it. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. I feel the obligation, but I don't feel like I want to do it. I feel obligated. I feel like, in the sense of, I feel guilted or shamed if I don't do this, but I don't feel like I want to do this. I feel like if I don't do it, somebody's going to give me shit for it. That's what obligation means. You're obligated to do it because you're forced from outside reasons. The notion that love will find its way is relevant as challenges are more likely to be surmounted when we have the spark of passion and enjoyment. And that's it. If you're doing something out of obligation, there's no reason that something good will do it. You're forcing energy to begin with. How are you going to force energy one way and expect energy to come to you when you're already forcing it? And that's what it means about, you know, your push. When you're going out there, are you going, what is your magnetic field? Where is your thoughts? Because it's magnetizing. Anyways, surmounted when you have a spark of passion and enjoyment in your heart. So consider what drives your bigger picture plans and what inspires you to take this path, to chase this dream. Okay? Success is linked to doing what you love, and that's it. At first, I thought I was just trying to survive, but now I'm seeing that I'm learning how to live. You know what I mean? At first, it was like, it was a survival, it was a fear of survival, like, I might have to, like, live in my car. So I started looking at ways to do it, and it was just not practical with the dog. And I was still trying to look into ways, like, you know, we need a space outside of outside to come inside, you know, separate space. And that's what I was trying to figure out, and then all of a sudden it came to me. And though it sounds tragic and it doesn't sound logical, it is what I always wanted. So it's funny because God forces this tower, he forces this chaos to force you into greatness. It takes time to get good at something, meaning I'm not going to know, it might take, setting up the tent, I'm trying to buy a tent that just pops up. But as far as, you know what I mean, logic, you know what Mr. Plum taught me? I've never heard anyone say this. This is the smartest thing I've ever heard anyone say, and he's not a camper. I was showing him, you know, I showed him that video, and I was like, you know, she has a little toilet. He's like, yeah, I've seen those. He said, you know what's a great idea? I said, what's a great idea? He said, use cat litter. He said, then, you know, and when you pee in it, it turns into clumps. When you use it, it just turns into clumps, and you can scoop it out. It's like, that is absolutely fucking genius. I've never heard anyone say that. In the sense of, that's genius, bro. It's made to keep the smells and to keep it as a solid so you could clean it up. You know what I mean? I know you're like, what? Bathroom? Cat litter? I know, it's weird, but like, we're talking about camping, guys. Go back to camping, starting all over. You just came here in your chariot, in your fucking, in your wagon, and you got to set up shop. You're about to make this land your land. You know what I mean? So something like that is, where the hell are you going to go take a shit? They didn't have outhouses yet. They didn't build one. You haven't built one yet. If you build it, they will come. Okay, hold on, dude. That's funny. But in this, in the sense of, I was just thinking about silly stuff like that, and that's what he popped in. I was like, that's genius, bro. I've never heard anyone say that. They have all of these methods, but none of them. Because I had a toilet that flushed. It had 2 different tanks, and you could fill it up with water. That's cool, but then you're still taking a whole tank of waste. Whereas, if you've ever had a cat, it's not so hard to, you know, shake and bake and throw that shit out. I don't know. I was just, again, not logically speaking, but makes logical sense when your mind is in the camping mood. When you're talking about living off the land, this makes perfect sense. This is a great idea. And you can get that shit at the dollar store. It takes time to get good at something. When you love what you're doing, keep going. Through the failures and disappointments until you meet success. And that's it. I'll get better at this. I get better at everything. I mean, I'll be an avid camper in no time. You'll see me out there, just the witch bitch I am, just living off the land. And that's it. I'm totally a native. I'm a shaman. I'm an earth angel. I'm a healer. I'm supposed to be in the land. I'm supposed to be in the land. But at the same time, you know, that's why I'm going to do the next best thing, which is an RV after the fact. Because then it is, you're in the land, but still you have your home in your land. It's a little bit different. And that just is more about, you know, even going into it, there's lots of people that go camping in the, you know, that go hunting in the winter. They live in a tent in the winter to go hunting. And as I always say, it's easier to put more on than it is to take stuff off. Like, it could get cold out there. It could. If you knew Colorado, you wouldn't be so scared about it. But anyways, yeah, it could. What does that mean? You got to put more on. Eskimos did it. Many people do it. There's tons of people that are fucking homeless without a tent or any of those. They're just living on the streets, begging for $1. Quit playing around. There are changes we have and that's it. I have to learn how these people, you know, it's another learning curve. How will it start? Because again, I'm going to buy land and start a community and bring people in. So we start from scratch. Literally scratching my head on this one. There are challenges we have no power or control over. In those circumstances, our evolution is more of an internal process. How can we strive to see the silver lining? And that's it. It's like, if I'm going to be homeless, then let's not be homeless. Let's be campers. It's all in your perception. Because that's what it is. The homeless camps is what they call it. You want to be sad, we could go put up a tent next to all of the homeless people in downtown. Or we can have fun with this and I can go find us a place in the woods like people really did. We can get all scared by the noises and be real campers like we never had before. Me and my kids never did that shit. Not really. Find the gratitude, the learning, and do what you feel you need to do to be real and honest with your feelings. Evolution. And that's it. Would you rather hear me say I've been on a camping trip for a month, or I've been living in a hotel for a month? So it's your choice. It's my choice. You can say whatever you want. She's been homeless for a month. Pretty much. Whatever you want to say. But that's not true. I'm creating a home, just not a home like you. Evolution. I'm creating a home like the ancestors. Evolution or life mastery is attempting every wave with courage, grace, and poise. It's about meeting challenges, learning to glide across the emotional charged waters of life, and bring joy, humor, and lightheartedness along with you as you weave your light into the world. That's it. This is a challenge that I'm going to make fun. I'm going to make it a vacation. The Griswolds. Isn't it kind of funny? Every time we make these life changes, Russ, they send you away, far away on a plane to some foreign land, and me, I just go and explode into my own land. They always send him away when I go on the road. They always do. They always separate us. It's quite interesting. But again, I said I had to get the fuck out of here before that race. Alright, anyways, divinatory meaning. Look for ways that you can flourish in the face of challenge. Tap into your original passion. Remember to choose your path that got you where you are now. Break a problem down into its elements and be creative on how you tackle them. That's it. I'm having fun with this. You ever been camping? Lots have. I really haven't. I bought all this stuff and I went one time with a bunch of people and they ran the show. I just did what they said. But it was the most fun. I made videos about it. I stayed up. The kids were swimming in the water at like 11 and 12, and we were by the fire, and we were just watching. It was the best fun I ever had. We only stayed for 2 nights. We went up to Nebraska. I can't wait. This is going to be fun. It's going to be challenging. It's going to be scary. There's going to be a lot of things. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Many families do this. They take their families out and they do this. This is amazing. It's going to be great. Ew, my stomach's growling. Consider how you can make it more fun and inspiring. Alternatively, be present and ask how you can learn, grow, and become stronger through what is happening for you. And that's it. How am I going to figure this out? I don't know. I thought about simple stuff like that. Like, we need a power source. And I was looking those up and stuff. You know what I mean? How are you going to keep warm? Well, it's a tent. I'm not dumb enough to buy a heater. So we'll get heated blankets. Stuff like that. All kinds of good stuff. This is going to be really great. It's really going to be great. Focus on the aspects of your situation. And then what you don't know is I could go in the middle of nowhere and just do it like they do it. Or I could go to Cherry Creek, Bear Creek, you know what I mean? Any of the KOA campgrounds. It only costs like $10 to $30 to pitch up a tent for a night, and then you have all the facilities in that area. You know what I mean? Cherry Creek is one of my favorite places to go. Bear Creek, all of them. They all have tent places where you can set up, all until October. You have the qualities you need to shine, so don't lose sight of the bigger picture. You may be pushed to greater and deeper learnings, and it might be an uncomfortable process, but the strength, growth, and wisdom. And why are they shoving me into the land? What am I learning with it? Shamanism. I'm going deeper into my teachings as I'm learning more how to live life. But the strength, growth, and wisdom that comes from journeying through the eye of the storm and embodying this knowledge is something no teacher can show you. On page 69, the Hierophant, the teacher, where the student becomes the teacher. I heard you, Draco. You said something like that in one of your videos. I was flashing through it. You said the teacher becomes the student becomes the teacher. Yeah, but we're over learning. A good teacher is always learning new techniques and teaching their others. So yeah, it's an evolutional change. Going back to it, I saw something too. There's this thing that happens. It'll happen this weekend. Oh my God! Oh fuck, I forgot. It's the Fish concert. That's what's happening. Oh my God, if I could come up on them, that would be so awesome. I don't think they do it anymore. So the Fish concert, Fish is it's a musical band. Okay? And they're hippies, and they travel around the world, and they have these hippie concerts, but they have the 5 days of Fish, or usually, they finish their tour always in Colorado, right there in Commerce City where I used to live. They go to Dick's Sporting Goods, and they have like it's for 5 days. People come from everywhere. They used to let them camp there. They would camp. They would come. I picked them up in the freaking ice. They were my favorite people to pick up. Jeez, they were fun. I would pick them up at the airports, take them to the freaking Walmart or wherever to pick up their camping gear, and then we'd go and camp out over there for the whole weekend. Those are the best. Now, what I was saying is, typically when they leave, they just leave all their shit there. And anybody can come and grab their shit, which is all that camping gear they bought just for the weekend. It was better for them to buy camping gear and stay on site than to book a hotel. But that's where I make money, is because all the hotels are booked. You can't get a Lyft because they're only 10 minutes away, but there's 50,000 fucking people over here, and Lyft drivers don't be over there because it's right between Denver and the airport. So they're, it's crazy. Make hella money and lots of fun people. They're always like, you want to go? Never mind. That's where you get offered nitrous. And that's why I couldn't believe. And I told these stories about how funny they are. And then we find out that fucking, Kanye is an airhead and all this stuff. Crazy. But anyways, that's happening. And that's a real thing. They just do it. We're going to get camping gear and we're going to go camp for the weekend. We're going to go camp in Colorado for the Fish concert. The 5 days of Fish. It's really a big deal. They do it every year. But they stopped letting them camp there because they found out the groundhogs that are in the ground. The prairie dogs, not groundhogs, had, they had, I don't know, what was it? They had some kind of disease. I think it was rabies. So they told them not to stay there. I was like, if they had rabies before, it's not like they just contracted it. So that's why they stopped letting them. I don't know. I haven't been home. But they might. It happens every Labor Day weekend. So that's cool. Let's get into our archangels. I just remembered that. People do it all the time. I told you, they come to Colorado to do that. So this is the first time I'll be Coloradan and do it. Am I going to do it well? I don't know. I never did it before. I'm not going to be great at it the first time. Shit. I'm going to do it. You might see us running into our car a lot. Lock the doors. There's something out there. Just kidding. That goes back to God. God, protect me. Alright, so we're in number 5. Cassiel, Serenity. Did we talk about her? We did, didn't we? Let me see. Spend as much time needed. Did we read her? I feel like we did because we talked about... Oh, here comes the Serenity prayer. Okay, we did. I know we did. I feel like we did. If we didn't, well, then catch it next time. I feel like we did. Here you go. There's the guy. Here's the guy that everyone loves. Sandalphone. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. That's what I always say when I talk about him. Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Sandalphone is prayer. The angel who truly links heaven and earth, Sandalphone is known as the tallest angel. So gigantic, in fact, that it's said it takes 500 years to travel from his feet to his head. Okay, I just want to point out, how long do you think it takes his prayers to get through his whole body? Like his twin Metatron, I was always like, I know your brother from another mother. I know the whole family. You just don't know any of them. I'm like, Anyways, he is one of the only 2 angels who previously walked the earth as a human. He was the prophet Elijah. Oh, I feel like they talked about you last night at church. Hold on a second. So this came from the Church of Christ last night. Let's talk about it. God starts over. No, that was yesterday. There was another one last night. Noah and the flood. And this is where I saw it. I saw Adam and Eve, and then I saw Cain. I was like, yeah, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It says the first sin was Adam and Eve. The second was their kid. It only got worse from there. That's it. You were cursed from the beginning. It just kept rolling. Keep rolling. David and his terrible sins. Adultery with the Bathsheba. Was that me? Maybe. The murder of Uriah and her husband. Something. This is all the times he came and fucked them all up. You want to know some fucked up stories? There's some fucked up stories of God fucking everything up. Peter's relationship with Jesus was always consistent. Peter confessed Jesus so boldly in Caesarea Philippi, Matthew. Soon after Peter denied Jesus' predictions of his death. Peter was the only one who asked to walk on water. He immediately lost faith in what he was doing and sank. God giveth. He'll give you the strength. He'll give it to you, but you must hold the fire. It's really, why? Because he lost his faith. That's it. There it is. That's what I said. Philippians. I knew it came out. I was thinking about it. 3 times Jesus asked Peter whom he loved more. Peter replied every time that it was Jesus. You know that I love you. Jesus restored Peter, giving him the responsibility to feed my sheep. Paul, an enemy of the Lord. This is the story I told you guys. I was like, dude, he got Paul so good. Paul was a faithful Pharisee among the Jews. He thought the Christians were committing treason against the law. He continued to persecute the church. Acts 8:1-3. All of them. Jesus sought to start over with Saul. That was his name. He gave him a new name and everything. He wanted him to find forgiveness and enlist him in the Lord's work. Jesus told something. Anyways, it just goes how he takes a bad person and makes him good. That's how it works. And Elijah, he was a prophet and he saw all this. We all are. All right, let's talk about you, Sandalphone. I know him as this. I don't know them in their human form because I don't like demons. All right, anyways, Sandalphone, and who was Metatron? Enoch. So you have Elijah and Enoch in front of you if you want to know. Sandalphone is the one of the 2 angels. He is in charge with looking after the planet and taking our prayers to God, weaving them into the crown of daisies. Often symbolized by the wheel of fire, Sandalphone is known as the wheel of the divine chariot. And like his image on the card, he keeps our feet planted firmly on the ground while we embark on our journey of enlightenment. For this reason, Sandalphone is ideal angel to call upon when you're doing any meditation or healing work. His grounding influence will deepen your experience and help you to put your erotic knowledge to practical daily use. When Sandalphone's super grounding influence, or with, you will always feel safe and at home wherever you are on earth. Known as the Patreon angel of music. Music makes the people... That's how I know each other. Right? Pull out your guitar, buddy. I'm going to sing a little happy tune. Sandalphone presides over the heaven sphere of the angelic choirs. And that's where I'm from. Well, I mean, not really. I can't say I'm from a space. I was supposed to be here, but I just take up space. I made every place in space home, truthfully. But, you know, that's where it be. I'm like, I'm just in heaven, and they just be singing and making noises and stuff. That's who's singing. Where do you think all this music comes from? Them. I'm like, they don't stop singing ever. Nah, that's where I hang out, in the music. In music. I mean, you know, we move through the tree, but that's where the funness is, where the party's at. Hey, where the party at? Girls is out there with their Bacardi caps. That's not what they say. He helps you embrace your gifts and make sweet music from your life. Oh, that's funny, because we were talking about all the shit music these guys be making. Did a whole class on that. I gave you the keys to the kingdom. You just got to put yourself in it and make it a happy beat. If you come out here and beat your meat with your feet on the toilet seat and pour out all your fucking shit, I'm going to shove it right back in your fucking mouth. Make you eat that shit. What are we talking about? Stop pouring your negativity onto the world. Surrender your requests and worries to heaven so you can make space for positive change. Wait for a miracle. I'm here to receive your wishes, and I'm working to help you manifest your hopes in a tangible form. Well, thank you very much. All right, in order to meet him and all of that, meet and greet, you're going to have to buy the animals. Buy the cards. Buy the animals. Why did I say that? And, you know, start working on this. Diamond Fire Alchemy. There's a lot of these. Dang, there's a lot of them to spend time with him. All right, become the angel. Unlike Tazfakel, who is me, Tazfakel, going back, is Isis. Sandalphone helps us with the prayers and desires we know we want and have the faith to attain them. With Sandalphone's help, you can manifest faster if you not only imagine your wish fulfilled, but feel what it would be like to have your prayers answered. Make your request and imagine how it would feel to have it already fulfilled. Okay, why can't I see it? Because I'm in between a timeline. You want to know the real truth? The real truth is there's somebody that's coming into union with me. I can feel it. But if they don't, then I have to jump on this timeline, which is still a great timeline of me and my creativity. But I can feel it. That's why there's a space where one of them can come in. There's an opening. There's a door for one of them to walk in this week. I can see it and feel it. And I mean, I'm not going to sit there at the door hoping that they come to the door. Maybe they don't. But I can sense it. I've had these moments where I can sense a door opens to a timeline with a twin flame. But that's why I can't see it. Why can't I fully see it? Because there's this possibility that he's going to come in and it goes a different direction. That's the possibility that I have to keep open, because it's open. It's there. What are the other possibilities? Him. Who is he? I don't know. I can just see the door. And I know that it's there and it's lit up, same as my door. There's 2 doors in front of me that are lit up. I just have to see which one opens up. And I have to prepare for whichever door. That's it. Then sit in absolute trust while you await the outcome. As this angel of grounding, Sandalphone keeps us anchored, confident, and harmonized as we draw our biggest future towards us. And that's why I meant about going back to that video. It can't be somebody new. It could, but they'd have to be on this vibration. So that's not somebody I would have to worry about, because my vibration is in adventure, the unknown, all of that. In order for them to come into me, they're on that same vibration of excitement, unknown, you know what I mean? It's just a magnetism. So the question is this person, whoever's behind door number 1, is he brave enough to start, does he have the same adventurous ideas? Or the same, not even ideas, but just the feel. Because it doesn't have to be my idea, it just has to be us on the same level, and let God give us an adventure. That's it. Anyways, hey, happy family, right? Happy family. Okay, so there's that. Let's get a spiritual growth to confirm all this bullshit. Is there anything else I pulled out? Yeah, no. We're going to pull 7 cards and see where we are spiritually and all that stuff. Nana, you look unbelievably comfortable. Really that comfortable. Jeez. You ever look at your dog and be like, damn, my dog has the best life ever. She really looks so comfortable right now. She curls up like it's the best life ever. She's a lap dog. She don't really care about all that stuff. She likes to be outside, though. She loves to sniff. She's a sniffer. She likes to just sniff. She can't really see shit. You're like, do you see that? Nope. She didn't see shit. So she'll enjoy this too. And that's another thing. There's barriers. I got a whole dog. Where am I going to stay with a dog? There are hotels that do it and stuff. Again, you're like, oh, why don't you just go back to the last hotel? It was great. It was. But you got to remember, it wasn't always great. They, you know, during every snowstorm, they lost their fucking, their internet. Oops, the card just came flying out. And their, whatchamacallit, their cable. And then there was a couple times where the water went out. The hot water went out. I was like, ugh. And then you imagine all the police that kept coming to have to take other people out of the hotel. They didn't bother us. But remember, 2 days I'm sitting in the car having a smoke session and there's a raid right next to me. I look up and there's police all over my car. Not that I was in danger, but at the same time, yeah, we could go back there, but how about let's maybe try for something better? There's always the option of going back, but maybe something better, right? Where are we at? Oh, current energy, the sun. Well, can you, disagree with that? What does that mean? Everything's coming to light. It's a good day. I told you. This is our current energy. The moon, the sun. The sun is the light. I feel like I'm going to, cough something out of my mouth. Hold on. That's gross. I'm not letting that sit in my mouth. 1 second. Let me clear my throat. That was nasty. I guess I didn't have the typical runny nose. Alright, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Where are we at? We're at an hour. We're doing great. Okay, the sun is the light that comes after the darkness, signifying a positive outcome after struggles. Things may not have been as bad as you feared, and the phantasmas and fear of the night may melt away with the dawn. The sun is a kind of rebirth and assures you that the dark days are over. When the sun comes out, it brings hope, success, passion, enthusiasm, confidence, youthful energy, health, and abundance. This is your day in the sun. It's time to have fun, creativity, self-expression, and enjoying life. The hardships you've endured have given you new insight, things that were obscured became clear, and everything falls into place. While the moon's gift was inspiration from the unconscious, the sun symbolizes the conscious mind prevailing over fear and illusion, clarity of intellect, philosophy, and science. While the moon required passive surrender, the sun is active, beaming in radiant energy into the world and a bright flash of enlightenment, bringing about transformation. This is a higher level of consciousness that enables you to see things from beyond your individual awareness. It is the light in your soul that connects you to the soul light in all other things. It brings the realization that life is not mundane drudgery, but spiritual and internal. The energy of the sun is within your soul, ever present, wanting to shine. Reverse meaning. The sun reversed is still a positive card, but some clouds now appear in the sky. It can suggest a simple happy time such as a holiday, but suggests that there are some niggling worries in the background. Yeah, there's things I don't know. Many I don't know. But in the sense of knowing that I'm not going to be just trapped in my car, that's a great knowing. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, the way the car's set up, we don't, I spent, and my daughter, we spent over an hour yesterday trying to figure out if I could pull that back seat down to make it into beds. It doesn't come down. We did find some cool little things about it, but it does not come down. My car does not come down. The back seat doesn't come down, which was blowing my mind because I swore it did. But I was having these flashbacks. It must have been the other car, not this car. Anyways, so I was trying to figure that out. I spent a lot of stuff. There's these blow-up beds that you can put up in the back seat, but then there's still two. I can't put down this. There's three of us. So I had a lot of these things. I'm like trying to solve problems with ideas, but it just didn't really fall into place until it finally fell into place. In the sense of, I just need a tent, blow up mattress, we'll go from there. You're like, wow, that simple? Kind of. Why make it so hard? What do we really need? And that's what the kid said. I can't wait till we get a 7-Eleven pizza. Are you serious? We ate those for 3 months. Oh, you hear my stomach? It's terrible. I'm serious. That was our dinner for like 3 months. Because you could get a pizza, from 7-Eleven already cooked because we couldn't use the oven and that's all my son wanted. And we ate them for like 3 months, you guys, for dinner. Literally, that's how I stretched so much money, is it was just the cheapest thing to do. We would just get a pizza and we'd have that and some snacks for dinner. But I don't eat and I can't stand it, so I really didn't eat much anyways when they were doing that. But that's all they want is a fucking pizza from fucking 7-Eleven. Like, geez, you guys are so simple. And maybe you are feeling that you are in someone else's shadow, or perhaps you have lost some of your enthusiasm and joy for life. On page 169 again. Oh no, guys, just switch it up. Go have an adventure. You want to come camping this weekend? I'll meet you in Colorado. I don't know when I'm leaving. To be honest, I don't. I'm waiting. Everyone's asking me. I was like, I'm going by the moon cycle. I didn't see this coming at all. But I can tell you it's a new moon. So that made sense. We put new intentions under the new moon. So, I don't know. Am I going to be there all weekend? Nah, because realistically, on a holiday weekend, everything's more expensive. I'm not really sure. It usually takes me 12 hours to get up there, but I don't know if I want to drive straight 12 hours. I don't have this fully planned. I didn't plan for this. I'm just really going with the flow. If I started packing, I'm always packed. And that's what I told Mr. Plum. He's like, don't, get all your laundry. They're going to fill up the fucking week with laundry. What are you talking about? I'm not doing all that till the end of the week. I'm not going to sit here and do your floors. I'm really big about cleaning up before I leave. I'm not going to clean all this now when we're still making messes now. I'm going to do it all. So I don't know what day I'm leaving, but I'll be there. And by Monday, you want to meet me there by Monday? I'll be there by Monday for sure. But, that's the day that we're supposed to be there. I don't know. Again, I have a dream. I have a plan. And that was what the problem was. I was plenty of work, but I couldn't keep it home. All right, let's do this backwards. And that's what I told you. We're doing this ass backwards. And that's what I'm going to do. Anyways, what's my spiritual growth in hand? Ooh, the Queen of Wands. My stomach, it sounds like it needs something in it. That's another thing, too. On top of everything, I can't eat. I can't put stuff on top of it when it already hurts like that. So I really have to push it one of these times. Where are you? This is me. This is Midsummer. I'm just looking for her. In the book. Cups, Wands. There it is. I saw you. The Queen of Wands is Midsummer. Queen of Wands is the most powerful card in the deck and heralds a bright, fertile phase in your life. This is because your creative powers are at full flow. And that's it. I'm putting them into I can put them anywhere. I can be creative, come up with ideas for anything. That's what creativity is. An aha moment, a burst of inspiration that you never thought of. Now could be the time when you create a masterpiece, whatever form it takes. You feel self-assured and optimistic. Now, know exactly where you are going and feel strong enough to get there. Whatever obstacles lie in your way, you will deal with them. And that's it. I'm ready to ride the waves. I have the right attitude where things aren't going to just crush me and make me feel hopeless and I can't handle this. I've learned that it will pass. The Queen of Wands may be a woman in your life like me, a boss, lover, teacher, friend. I'm a strong, focused leader who isn't afraid to use my power, attracting others with my positive energy, vision, passion, and brilliant organizational skills. I am good-hearted and friendly, always honest, sincere, well-meaning, and fiercely loyal. However, I get a bit fiery, and I will lose my temper if you get on my bad side. But I will instantly forget it and give you a hug. I don't always instantly forget it, but I'll forgive you and then it'll go away and I'll give you a hug. However, she's not invincible and I burn myself out with my many projects. Yep, because I'm always busy. Reverse meaning, and that's what my daughter said. You're never not busy. I just want to point out, how did this happen? We're now on page 70. My stomach is making the scariest noises. You hear it? Why is it doing that? I don't know. It wants something, I guess. I don't feel like it's burning. It just makes noises. Reverse meaning. Even if you try to give the impression otherwise, you have lost your confidence in yourself and feel as though your inner fire has been doused. That was me last week. Perhaps you've been busy and you've been so busy that you've burned out. Or are you ill? Don't try to make yourself feel better by putting other people down because it won't work. The reverse queen may be a person in your life, a boss, colleague, friend, mother, lover. Bitter experiences have made them self-important and self-centered. I don't want to talk about them, please. Determined to get their own way by whatever means necessary. She can be spiteful, manipulative, interfering, demanding, tactless, bad-tempered, and domineering. Whoever you are, the cards are talking about you, and I already know who you guys are. Ugh, you're making my stomach hurt. You're the reason my stomach hurts. They said it too. It's all about the hag is gonna fall. They're in the card readings. They just pop up, and I just see what you guys are talking about. And I get it. And that you done fucked up now. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? And just off the top of my head, You did this, trying to make yourself self-important, self-centered, determined to get your way at whatever means necessary. You are spiteful. You're manipulative. You're always interfering and demanding. You're tactless. I don't know if you have a bad temper because you hide it behind a pretty smile. And you're domineering, meaning you're pushing your agenda. Again, he's allowing it because he ain't got no fucking balls. But we see you for your worth. Just because I said that you were nice, I told you. You have an ugly fucking soul. Keep your fucking mouth closed and just smile pretty for the camera. An unpleasant atmosphere surrounds her and she resents anyone's success but her own. And that's it. How much did you spend on that video? And got 489 views out of 92,000 people? You could only get 400 people to watch that shit? How much did you take of my fucking twin flames' time, money, and energy to make yourself something you're not? Did you see that saying that he made the song didn't help you? It hurt him? By you tagging him and saying he made that song didn't help? Nothing's going to help you be something you're not. You're not a singer, you're a whiner. You don't wear glasses either. Oh! See, I can be nice. But at the same time, I don't have to accept that you're this person. Don't think that you're not. You're a whole fraud. If you were trying to push sunglasses, you wouldn't put your titties in the picture, dumbass. Again, you don't wear glasses. You're trying to be sophisticated. You're trying to be something you're not. And your hair is from last week. You didn't even do your hair. I'm tired of you. I've always been tired of you, but I'm always kind. And that's just it. I can be very kind, but when you get on my nerves, I'm going to blow fire at you. And this is it. I got to be reminded of you and your nonsense. What are you trying to get out of him now? You planning his tour for you? How you're going to make his tour about you? It's all about you tour? Why? Because you can suck him good? You make him feel good? Well, look at his mother. It doesn't take much, baby girl. I'm tired of this. You're ruining his career. You're ruining everybody's life trying to be something you're not, bro. It's not even him trying to anymore. You're telling him. You've been pushing this since the beginning, bro. You guys are just, I'm just saying, you're not unseen. You're just doing it all. You're doing it dirty. An unpleasant atmosphere surrounds her, and she resents anyone's success but her own, although her behavior means that she's unlikely to be successful. Cross her in any way, and she will not rest until she has her revenge. Baby girl, I know where you live. Yeah, unit number 428. Shall I give the full street address? Roll up. No, I'll roll up. I'll roll up. I'll roll up. Wiz Khalifa. I'll roll up. You're annoying the shit out of me. I've given you everything. Get the fuck off of us. Get the fuck off of him and be something. He gave you a room. He gave you a beat. He gave you clothes. He gave you pictures. He gives you everything. And you can't do shit with the shit he gives you but make a picture out of it for one day. You're a one-night stand. You're a nightstand. That's it. It gets on my nerves. I've got to accept that he is so low vibrational that something about your fucking, your present makes him feel special. But it's not. It's destroying his career and his demeanor to be around you. You're low class. I got to be honest. He wasn't low class till he hooked up with you. He didn't lose respect and lose his fucking career and start writing music like this and doing all this shit and becoming a straight, distorted masculine until he got into your distorted girly energy. He didn't write songs like this. He didn't act like this. He didn't talk like this. You didn't make him better. You made him worse. You make everything worse. You're not making your friends. You have no friends. You're not making anybody's life better. You're using your connection to Russ to try to make people something they're not. Try to build yourself and all your loser friends up. You're losers. You have no ideas. You have no ambitions, no passions, no authenticity, no ideas. Period. You don't even know who the fuck you are. and what the fuck you're doing today. But you're going to convince everybody that, you know, you got some shit going on and you're going to tell this boy what to do. Boy, if you don't slap the shit out of that bitch. Just kidding. I don't stand for that. But at the same time, it ain't shit to cut a bitch off. It ain't shit to cut a bitch off. It ain't shit to cut a bitch off. You know what, Russ? It's cool to have a girlfriend, but it's even cooler to, you know, to break free. It's great to have someone, but at some point you got to dump them too. You gonna marry this one? This one? Shut up, Russ. Come on, baby. Grow up. I mean, take her, you know, use her for what you want, but realize she's using you for what she wants, and she's getting way more out of it than you are, baby. Way more. Because you could have 2 in the bed. 3. You're a rapper. She's nothing. You're the one with all the clout. She's nothing. She's nothing. She was nothing until she met you, bro. She's nothing more than the clothes she wears, and she don't even own them. She doesn't have a job to buy these clothes. You cut her off, and she's off. She was never on. You put her on. And you put her on good, dude. That $2 million condo down there? Fuck me. I would have sucked you off too for that. Shit, fuck it. You could make dirty music about me too. No, I have more class. But anyways, class is out. Class is out. For the rest of us, we're being positive. Don't be that bitch. Stupid bitch. That's it. You thought, oh, I can't wait for y'all to hear my new vibe. Bitch, don't kill our vibe. Nobody wants to hear that. It's just you. Nobody resonates with you. And if they do, it's what? What? Listen to who you are. You ain't a boss, bitch. You're a little girl. A little girl. What was your first song? Being a Girl. What was the second one? True? You're not true to shit. You're not true to shit. You didn't even wear a bra in your fucking video. And then you tried to sell the clothes that nobody would wear. That was great. And then this one, Unforgiving. Unforgiving. Lovely. 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 And again, this goes back to, God gave me a twin flame. All right, next 2 cards indicate the environment as we get through the bullshit. Why, thank you. It's over. And the 2 of Cups. It's over. Bye-bye. Take the Griswolds and board the plane. This is what I keep telling him. Get them out of here. Get them away from me. It's your energy they're gravitating to. You go, they go. Wherever you go, they will go. Go away. Take your rat pack with you. I loved him before he became you. Everyone loved him before he became you. Everyone loved him before he became you. He didn't have problems with his mother. He didn't have problems with his brother. He didn't have problems with the industry. He had no problem putting out music. He had no problems with his insecurities. He had none of these problems until he met you. And I just want to point out, he was dating you in 2021 when he quit his tour. Two of Cups. Sorry. Yeah, facts of life. Facts of life. I'm in Pentacles. Cups. Cups. Two of Cups is union. I told you, there's a union door opened for me. Not that one. He's going somewhere else. I don't know. But anyways, there is one. I can sense it, but I can't force it. Again, I can't force him to be brave. I can't. The door is open. This is one of the easiest cards to read. Love and the impulse to seek union with another is the most powerful force in this world. When 2 people come together in love, they can achieve something in their lives far beyond what either alone is capable of. This may be a supportive friendship, partnership based on mutual understandings, a new loving romance, a marriage, a reconciliation of quarrels, working productively with others, or even 2 ideas or groups that come together to create something greater than the sum of its parts. I told you, I can sense it. I'm very excited on it, but I've stood in front of that door many times before, watching it light up, and then the light just goes off. And I cry. I've seen this door light up many times. I couldn't tell you what's behind it, but I get excited every time. This card can also be a cord of emotional healing when the wounds of the past can be released and inner conflict. It's pretty much where I'm at. On page 77. You could be 777. Yep. Reverse meaning. The reverse Two of Cups suggests a broken or unequal relationship with a lover, friend, or business partner. There's nothing broken between me and Russ. There's nothing wrong with me and Russ, but you. I forgive his family. I forgive this. You are the problem. There's nothing wrong with me and Russ. There's nothing wrong with me and Bobby. There's nothing wrong with me and Royce. There's nothing wrong with me and Marshall. There's nothing wrong with me and Allie. That's what you guys got it fucked up. There's nothing wrong with us. They have to come up and catch some words, but from those words we can start anew. You've done nothing to stop us. You've done nothing but make yourself look bad while we were healing ourselves and finding out who we were in our relationship to each other. In the meantime, being more disgusted by you and your actual existence, realizing that you are nothing more than a lesson to them and me. You have no existence. You're nothing but a lesson. You are a karmic lesson to yourself and to others. You're going to go into somebody else's life and teach them a hard lesson because you haven't learned yours. That's what you attract. But these boys, they're learning their lessons, and they're learning to attract better type of people in their life, which includes women. Not necessarily me. I'm not their cup of tea. But there's plenty of women that love these men better than you ever could. And what it is not what you've got. You can't even be these women because, again, I told you, it's a fucking energy that you don't occupy. You can't fake it. You can't put it on. You can't buy it. It doesn't come from your words. It comes from your heart. So this could be them. It suggests a broken or unequal relationship with their lovers and their friends and their business partners. There may be quarrels, affairs, divorces, and breakups indicated. One part may be seeking to control the other and could even be abusive. Probably manipulative as fuck. If you leave, then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. And bitch, do it. Do it. Do it. Here's the phone. Do it. Do it. That's it. You're going to hurt me? You're going to do this? Do it then. Do whatever makes you feel good. I'm still leaving. You're going to feel bad about this no matter how much you don't want to. I'm leaving. I want to be happy. You don't make me happy. What you going to do about it? Cry, scream, break my stuff, try to turn people against me, you know what I mean? Ruin my life, try to take my car, try to take my job because you don't make me happy? That's why. Because you don't make me happy. You make every part of my life unhappy. And you want to take everything that does make me happy away from me because you don't. And that's what they do. The second you try to leave, they try to ruin the rest of your life. If you ain't got me, then you ain't got shit. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to take everything from you. Take it. Anything attached to you is unhappy. And then they really get mad. Take it. My gift to you. You want my shirt? You want my bra? What do you want? What do you want? Whatever you want. You're not having me. You had me. You got me. And you lost me. That's how I feel about that. Alternatively, the reverse card can suggest a lack of inner balance and harmony when you feel at odds with yourself and what to do. Why are you fighting yourself? Why are you being mean to yourself? Why are you putting up a fight against what your heart wants? You know better than what your heart wants. Your heart wants to be happy. Why are you being mean to yourself? That's what I mean. Everybody outside of you tells your heart that it can't do what it wants. You can't give it permission to be happy. That goes back to Bobby. You know what I mean? He wanted so badly to just be around me, but he couldn't. He needed permission. He just needed, is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? This is not okay. This is not okay. But then I asked him, how'd you know? I don't regret it. Because it was he broke the rules and finally felt happiness once. 2 years ago. How happy have you been since then, Bob? Alternatively, yeah. Inner harmony and stuff. That's it. Let's go to the end of this bullshit. The world. My world card is actually different than your world card. It is the universe. It's the end of all of this bullshit. Alright, the goddess depicted in the card holds a circle. Okay, this is not what you guys see. I should just read it out of here. I'm going to read it out of here because that one's totally very... Devil, 5 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, friendship, unity, lovers. The world, completion, wholeness, potential. Life is a a cynical experience. As the world turns, so do our lives. Something in your life has reached a meaningful completion or soon will. There will be a sense of fulfillment. It's time to harvest the fruits of your labor. Celebrate this moment in your journey, for it also signifies the beginning of a new one. This card also shares the message that the world is in your hands. You use your potential wisely. The world card may also predict world travel. Well, I can't really go too far until I get my passports. Reverse possibility, closure, incomplete, delay, or stagnation. And that's you're in between it no matter what. You're in between a closure. It might be a little bit incomplete or delayed or stagnant, but it's over. It's fucking over. I don't know why you don't want to accept that it's over. Oh, okay. She snores. So whatever it is, it's over. Next two cards indicate the progress. Oh, the moon on a Monday and more love. I'm going to read it out of here because I'm already here. Shadows, unconscious, intuition. The moon is connected with your intuition and mysteries of life. We're on a Monday. You're in your moon energy. You may be experiencing a deepening of your clair senses. Yeah, I'm totally psychic. I can hear you guys conversating. Work with the moon phases and connect with the divine feminine aspect within you. And that's where that came from yesterday. They were like, how can you have sex? Oh, let me explain. Divine feminine aspect with, that's it. Did I have to explain it? No, somebody asked. How does she have sex then? She's had sex. How does she have sex? That's why I had to explain it. I hear you. Divine feminine aspect within you to expand your abilities. This card also alludes to the unconscious and the shadow and can be associated with fear and illusions. Shadow work is an incredibly potent spirit work, bringing light to the aspects of self that you kept in the dark. And that's what started all this. Shadow work on a Saturday. Here we are on Monday, still again. So that you can fully know and love yourself, your whole self. And that's it. I spoke of myself wholly. You don't understand how it was to discover all those things about myself. It wasn't in science. Nobody told me that I was sexually molested, raped, and all that shit. It was locked in the memory bank. It was just locked in my pain and suffering. I didn't know all that. So, go fuck yourself. Like, I don't want to hear that stuff. I didn't either. I had to find it out, see it done, not fully. But be there. I had to witness what had been done to me and then speak of it. So, go fuck yourself. Reverse possibility. Confusion. Releasing fears and dreams. That's what the moon does. It's the moon energy. Ace of Cups is a great one, though. Why? Because we got the Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. These are all... In essence, you would say this is a perfect spread. It really is. I'll go back to it in a minute. Romance. Creativity. Spiritual. A deepening of your connection with spirit is occurring. Pregnancy or birthing new ideas. You hear me? I'm coming up. That's it. We're planting new seeds. You are overflowing with creative, divine, magical energy. Explore romance. Here we go again. Now you see. Had I never said that, you would have never known why sex is so difficult. It all sounds fun and games till you realize there's an actual physical barrier here that stops me. Why do I say that I'll cry? Why do I say that I'm afraid? Well, now you know. Now you know what you didn't know. And, go on with yourself. That's it. She just wants your dick. I'm terrified of his dick. Thank you. It's probably going to hurt. I don't want it. How do you like it? It's not what I want. She just wants your money. No, I don't want him to control me with his money. You had me pinned, right? You told everyone I was these things, and they believed you, but that was just you. You just wanted his dick. You just wanted his money. You just wanted his fame and fortune. You just wanted to exploit him. You just wanted to use him to make your family better. You were the gold digger. I'm going back to dig up my own gold in my own fucking mountains. You're the one fucking pushing this big-ass boulder of bullshit around. Reverse possibility. A need for self-care, self-love, and repressed emotions. That's me. I'm just loving myself like I always do. Not that way, though. What's the outcome? Strength. The Emperor. Masculine. I heard that. I heard the screech of that bird when I pulled it. I heard the bird. I can't wait. When I get on the road, I always thought they were hawks, but now I know that some of them are actually vultures. They fly over the highways and they protect me. I haven't seen them. I haven't gone on the highways. I haven't left this. I literally haven't left. I did a couple of trips when I was doing the dentist and stuff. I went to Paris and then I went to Antlers and then I went to Paris and I haven't left. I'm really excited about going. Apologies. I thought it was the school or something actually important, but it wasn't. It was just a hello. All right, let's go back into this. The Strength card. No, the Sacred Masculine is what we had. I think that's in the front. High Priestess, Sacred Feminine. Sacred Masculine is the Emperor. Action, expansion, growth. The Cosmic Father. The powerful, life-giving energy of the masculine aspect of the Creator. Yes, that means that we're in the energy of the Creator of all things. We're in our masculine energy. This is the spark, the active, life-giving principle. This card represents a level of emotional strength. I can feel it doing that, and I don't know why it's doing it. Sorry, guys. This card represents a level of emotional strength, the devotion of spiritual warrior, a provider and a protector. This energy activates and ignites. You are being asked to empower yourself and others, which I do. And here you guys come again. Disconnected from the masculine, abusive and controlling, and lacking confidence. That's what a distorted masculine is you're distorted from your masculinity. You're being, sorry to say it, you're being a bitch. You're not taking control. You're not setting up boundaries. You're not protecting and providing for yourself. You're being abusive and controlling, either with, and that means manipulation and manipulated. But if you're distorted from the masculine, that means you're the one that's being abused and controlled because you're not standing in your masculinity. You're not standing up for yourself. And why? Because you're lacking confidence. Like you don't fucking matter. Let me tell you something, as a matter of fact. Just kidding. I feel it. There's a lot of messages here, but I want to show you something. The energy is perfect. The sun is upon us. We have the magic of the divine feminine and the strength of the divine masculine. We're working through our shadows with the energy of today to work through love, bro. Love. Look at this. The spark of love. I didn't read that. It's the spark of love and creativity. Yeah, I did. Right? But then once it sparks, it becomes into a union and it's over. You got to end this to get to this. It's the perfect spread. But what do you got to do? Take the moon. Take the fucking L. Take the energy. You heard me. You heard what I did. I had to take an L. And I had to work through all of that to make this, to come to the end of it so I could start something new. The sun came out just like I said it would. The dark days are over. Everything's here. What is it? Where we got? We're walking in our leadership. All of it's here. The energy is ripe to make a change. It's not always a great day to be a great person. Sometimes it just doesn't align. I don't feel the energy. It's not the right energy for me to work with. This is a perfect day, guys, to work with it. Because all you're going to get is love if you do it. Again, you know what I'm doing. I told you what I'm doing. What am I doing today? I'm loving myself. I'm literally doing nothing more than loving myself, coming to the end and manifesting the beginning. That's it. But I can't fully. Because again, I can see that Colorado, but there's a big block. There's a bright door that's lit up that says that's telling me in the cards too that union is available to me. That somebody wants to come into a partnership. Does that mean I'm getting married? No, it means that I'm going to make a connection finally. That there's a connection on that door that wants to connect with me in my next level. And then, going back to it, no, obviously I had to tell you it's not sexual. We always hope to be. I guess. I don't know. When you get back to it, it's like, do I want? No, God wants it for me. I believe that it's a good thing because everybody else makes it sound so good. Like this is the best thing ever. But it hasn't been for me. What I want is a friend. Can we be friends? Go from there. See if I feel comfortable enough to do something like that with you. I don't know. That's where we start. So, it's Monday. Monday. I'll see you again. I don't know if we're going to do a night reading. I don't know. Again, I don't know nothing. All I know is my stomach was making noises and I'm supposed to take care of myself and rest until we get this going. Hey, I love you guys. Laters, haters. Bye.